October 18th, and this is The View with Catherine Chang. Today's topic is Taiwan's forward resistance to China. President Tsai delivered a speech on National Day and declared four positions. What shocks everyone is that President Tsai emphasized ROC and PRC should not be subordinate to each other. This almost implies to China. To my surprise, China and the United States responded in a low profile. Why? Here are some points. A. President Tsai first mentioned the four positions in her speech on October 10th, Taiwan National Day. The four positions are: first, Taiwan is a free and democratic constitutional system. Second, the Republic of China, Taiwan, and the People's Republic of China are not subordinate to each other. Third, Taiwan's sovereignty cannot be invaded and annexed. Fourth, she insists that Taiwan's future must follow the will of all Taiwanese citizens. B. I think the most important point of the four positions is a subordination of Taiwan and China. Well, since ROC, Taiwan, and PRC are not subordinate to each other, thus there is no so-called one China principle. And it brings out the situation of two China. One is ROC in Taiwan, and the other is PRC in Beijing. C. The United States seems to acquiesce in President Tsai's speech. Well, how do we say that? And well, actually, it is even said that the United States government had already known what President Tsai was going to say before the speech. D. Who are the losers? Well, I think both PRC and KMT are losers. Why? For PRC, what it always talk about, the one China principle, no longer works. And for KMT, there is no so-called the 92 consensus. The 92 consensus KMT proclaimed is that both sides recognize that there is only one China and each side has its own interpretation. Once the one China principle is gone, the 92 consensus will no longer exist. I think President Tsai has successfully set up her Tsai-in-one route, claiming that ROC Taiwan and PRC are not subordinate to each other. What will happen next? We will wait and see. Here are the top stories. Today, we have 0 confirmed cases. First, I want to talk about PLA fighters intrude Taiwan's ADIZ. We know that Chinese fighter intruded Taiwan's southwest airspace at 6:11 a.m. The Taiwan Air Force lifted off patrol units and eventually drove the Chinese plane away. To counter China's threat, Taiwan seeks early F-16V delivery. Taiwan officials have contacted the U.S. with the request to start delivering the F-16V jet in 2022. According to an exclusive report, the AIT on October 13 had a conference with the legislators Wang Dingyu, Liu Jianguo, and Chen Jiahua, and Michael Schiffer, U.S. Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense, on the agreement of accelerating weapon produce. Well, as to the cross-strait situation, China-Taiwan tension sparked debate inside Biden administration as the Democrats push for more forceful response. According to the CNN report, we know that the Biden administration is grappling with how to respond to China's ramped-up aggression against Taiwan without accidentally starting a war, as bipartisan lawmakers pressure the president to get a tougher on Beijing and fast. At the same time, U.S. and Canada Navy ship transit Taiwan Strait. According to the U.S., these demonstrate the commitment to the United States and its allies and partners to a free and open Indo-Pacific cooperation. Like these represent the centerpiece of our approach to a secure and prosperous region. Well, moving back to Taiwan, KMT rejects former U.S. Secretary of State accusation of cooperating with China. Former U.S. Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice is concerning the situation of Taiwan Strait. And she said, well, there was a feast fighting in the Taiwanese parliament a few weeks ago. And I wondered, that really happened between the people of Taiwan, or was China, through Taiwan's internal pro-China forces, try to destabilize Taiwan government? However, KMT rebutted it and said that, well, it is a stigma to it. Well, KMT Chairman Eric Zhou said that you see how powerful the DPP is. The DPP is providing wrong information to the United States, politicians, and labeling opposition forces as selling Taiwan. Well, I think Rice's comment is a serious accusation for KMT. Well, it implies China instructs KMT to launch physical conflicts in the parliament. I think in the future, KMT might reduce some physical conflicts in the Legislative Yuan in order to avoid being labeled. In the end, let's take a look at the Hon Hai Tech Day officially debut. We know that head Hon Hai Group founder Terry Guo personally drove the Foxconn Model E electronic car enter the exhibition center. Terry Guo said that, well, this is the most meaningful and best birthday gift I've ever received at the age of 71. Happy birthday, Terry. Well, that will be the view for today. This is Catherine from Taipei. I hope you have a nice Monday, and I'll see you again. Bye.